Pull it up over here. Live. Okay, there you go. I was trying to check over here. There it is. All right, cool. Anybody join yet? A couple people. Well, hello everyone who's joining so far. All righty. There we go. Turn off the audio. Getting echo galore over here. Cool. All right, cool. So we got plenty of people who have joined. So hello everyone. My name is Roger, and we're going to be talking about the new NiSi Swift VND expandable system. So we're going to get into what that is in just a moment. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing. But for those who don't know, again, we're NiSi and we run the long exposure shots hub over here. And so, tag your shots, long exposure shots, at NiSi Optics USA or at long exposure _shots for a chance to be featured on the hub here. But I'm going to get right into what we're here to talk about, which is the new Swift VND expandable system. So what is this? Well, this is basically a companion or to the NiSi 1 to 5 stop VND True Color ND filter. So I'm going to first go ahead and unbox it, and then I'm going to talk about the system itself, its benefits, and who it's for, really. So let me go ahead and get this going. So right out of the gate, you get the NiSi Caddy 8 filter holder. So this holds 8 circular filters, but it can also even hold the 100 by 100 ND filters as well if you ever wanted to. So what I'm unboxing is the mist kit, the Swift VND mist kit. So it comes with the 1 to 5 True Color ND Variable itself. So comes with the 1 to 5 True Color ND Variable. This is an 82 millimeter. It has the lens cap on it. So we're going to set this down. It also has the 4-stop ND filter. What this does, it takes your 1 to 5 stops and converts it to a 5 to 9 stop variable ND filter as well. So this just slides onto the front, and I'm going to demonstrate that in just a little bit, but it comes with that. It also includes the 1/4 black mist filter. This is great for cinematographers, YouTubers, and anyone who wants to do any kind of video work, but it's also great for photos, but it's primarily used in videography and cinematography in general. And it also includes an adapter ring. So this ring has no glass in front of it. I'm going to explain what this does in just a little bit. And of course, the NiSi Caddy 8 itself, which can hold up to 8 circular filters or 8 square 100 by 100 filters, or anything smaller than that. Go ahead and put this down. So, right. So we actually introduced the True Color VND a few months back. It's been a little under a year, I think. It hasn't been that long. And we've been wanting to expand the system to be a lot more, how can I say, versatile. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the camera. And again, this is an 82 millimeter threaded VND. It's available in sizes 67, as small as 67, all the way up to 95. So if you have lenses within that range, you can grab yourself one of these kits. So it simply threads onto the front of your lens, right? And this is the real cool thing about the VND system, is that it doesn't have threads. The only thread it has is the one that attaches to the lens itself. So this is an 82 millimeter filter thread. I've already got it attached. How do you attach the expandable units? Well, it's a friction-based system. So all it does is simply slide onto the front of the lens itself, or the filter itself. And what I definitely recommend, I don't know if you guys can see it here, but there's a little open notch right here. That notch is there to accommodate for the filter, the little filter handle that it comes with. It helps you rotate the filter. What you want to do is align that with the hole here, and it slides onto the front. And what that's going to allow you to do when you're using other filters is to basically utilize the markings that are here. So it tells you where you're at in the scope of the density. So I'm gonna attach the 4-stop ND filter, which has the 5, 6, 7 stops, so on and so forth. And you line them up. And oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm being reminded here that it has no X marks as well. So that's one of the great things about the True Color VND filter from NiSi is that you don't get that weird crosshatch X banding effect that you see on a lot of other variable neutral density filters. So it achieves that by having hard stops. So it avoids that even on wide angle lenses. The great thing about this system is that with just the one filter alone, so say for example, you just wanted to use the 1 to 5, you can go down as wide as 16 millimeters on a full frame camera with no vignetting, and you don't get that X effect banding either. When you attach a secondary adapter, say for example, the black mist, with this and the black mist, then you don't see any vignetting at 18 millimeters. So with the filter itself and one expandable adapter, then you can go as wide as 18 millimeters. With the third attached, it's 20 millimeter, correct? Yeah, it's 20 millimeters with a third attachment. So there's a lot of versatility there. And quite honestly, in filmmaking and videography and cinematography, a 24 to 120 or 24 to 70 is generally one of the most widely used focal lengths out there. So for most filmmakers, this isn't going to be a problem. You're going to be able to stack just about all the adapters that you need without having to worry about vignetting, which is a great thing. Now that I'm talking about cinematography and filmmaking in general, one of the biggest problems is infrared pollution, right? That causes your colors to shift. So that's because the sensors in most cinema cameras don't necessarily have an infrared filter on the sensor itself. So NiSi actually has an IR cut attachment as well that slides directly onto the front of the system. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this one out. So the IR cut is exactly the same thing as the other attachments, and it comes in this plastic case here, which is really sturdy. You can rest assured that it's going to be safe and it's not going to get cracked or beat up while you have it stored. So this is the IR cut. So anyone shooting on a red camera or a black magic camera will need this to avoid any IR pollution, and you're going to get really accurate true to life colors. So this is a necessary attachment for those who are using those cameras. But again, it just slides onto the front, and it's all friction based. So if anyone's wondering if it's magnetic, it's not magnetic. It's all friction based. So making it really easy to attach. Now, anyone wondering how sturdy is it or how safe is it? You know, it's pretty safe. You can run and gun with it without worrying. It's not going to fall off. You know, that's one of the great things about the friction-based system is that you don't really have to worry about, is it going to fall off? If you bump it on something, it's not likely to fall off. With a magnetic system, you still run that possibility of it getting bumped a little bit too hard and it falls right off. So with this, you don't have to worry about that at all. Now, Swift. We know that it's fast, and that's why we call it the Swift, right? There's a lot of different options and variations that you can use this kit in or other kits that are available. I'm going to bring out this little cheat sheet that I have right here that you're also going to get when you purchase one of these kits. And it basically goes over the 15 different functions. You probably can't read it because it's all white and blown out, but there's 15 different configurations that you can use the NiSi VND Swift system with. I'm going to kind of run through these real quickly, but of course, with the black mist kit, you get the 4-stop, you get the 1/4 black mist, and the adapter ring, right? So actually, before I go any further, what is that adapter ring for? Let me explain that real quick. So I'm going to take this off. So this whole system here that I'm removing actually has the 1 to 5 stop True Color ND variable. So this is basically the backbone of the system, but it also gives you the ability to adjust your exposure between 1 to 5 stops, right? But what if you don't want to use the 1 to 5 and you just want to use the 4 stop? Well, that's what the adapter is for. Let me find it. If I can find it, I had it here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's hiding from me. So if you just wanted to use the black mist filter that comes with the kit, but no 1 to 5, you get the adapter ring, you thread it onto the lens like you would the 1 to 5 stop. And now this allows you to slide these adapters as you would onto the system. I got it backwards. And there you go. It just slides on without having to use the 1 to 5. So right now I have the black mist attached to it without having to use the 1 to 5 stop. And I can still use all the other attachments as well. I can use this is the 4 stop right here. So now I can attach my 4 stop, the black mist or the 4 stop, which I would generally use the 4 stop first, and then the black mist on top. And again, you're using it the exact same way as you would if you had the actual 1 to 5 attached. So that's what the adapter ring is for. It gives you the flexibility to use whatever adapter, whatever filters you want without being tied to the 1 to 5 stop ND Vario. So now that I got that covered, let me go ahead and go over some of these other configurations. And by the way, if there's any questions, feel free to type them in, and then we will get to them as the best that we can. So any questions, feel free to type them in there. So yeah, so then the Swift system, right? The first configuration is obviously just the 1 to 5 stop itself. It's pretty straightforward. It's 1 to 5 stops of density. The second configuration is the 1 to 5 stop plus the 4 stop ND filter, which essentially gives you a 5 to 9 stop ND filter. The great thing about that is combined, you can add that extra amount of density by simply just, again, quickly attaching. So once this is obviously threaded onto your lens, if 5 stops isn't enough for you, all you got to do is get this out of your camera bag and you attach it. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. There we go. Well, I think I have the adapter ring. That's why it's not attaching, because I have the adapter ring still on there. So give me 1 second. Little technical difficulties here. Hold on. Yeah, it'd be easier. I promise, once I get this sorted out, it's going to be a lot easier. So that's this. There you go. I'll get this, remove this. Get this off. Okay, so as I was saying, if 1 to 5 stops isn't enough, you have this on here, or you simply attach the 4 stop, you slide it on, and then you quickly have that option to use the 5 to 9. It's, again, I can't underestimate or overstate just how easy it is to attach and detach, and it's on there nice and secure. So, and then the IR cut obviously is, so that's getting a little ahead. There we go. Yeah. So that's the second configuration. The third, you have the ND Variable with just the black mist filter. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this one. And then the black mist is, I believe, this one. Or is this IR cut? Yeah, black mist. So this is the black mist. Same thing. You attach it and you're ready to go. So that's the third configuration. The fourth configuration is just the 1 to 5 stop with the IR cut. So anyone who is using one of those cinema cameras and needs that IR filtration, that's the fourth configuration. And it basically just goes on that way with all the different filters that we have. You just select whatever configuration you really need. The 1 to 5 to the 1 to 5 and the 4 stop, and then the black mist quarter is the 5th configuration. The next one would be the same thing, 1 to 5 stop, 4 stop plus IR cut, so on and so forth. So really, you can really get what you need with this system and be able to run and gun effectively and quickly and efficiently while you're out and about shooting with this filter system. So I don't know if is there any questions so far?
What's the adapter ring made of?
So it is it not, it's not brass, right? It's aluminum. It's aluminum. So the adapter ring is made up of aluminum. Oh, and another question that we have received from people who have already bought the True Color is, what size add-on kit do you need? So for example, if you already bought an 82 millimeter True Color VND, well, then you're going to want to buy the 82 millimeter counterpart of, you know, add-on kits, and it'll fit. Just it'll fit. Any other questions? No, yeah, okay. So the available kits that we do have so far is the add-on kit. So for those who already have the 1 to 5, it's the add-on kit, which gives you the 4-stop and the black mist plus the adapter. And then the black mist kit, which is the one that I unboxed, which is the 1 to 5, the 4-stop, the black mist, and the adapter. And again, available in sizes 67 to 95. Anything else so far? Right on.
Questions? Maybe just go over a summary again and just mention the popular kits that will be available.
Right. So in terms of the kits that will be available, yeah, I just mentioned them. It's the add-on kit, the black mist kit, which this one is going to be very popular among cinematographers, filmmakers, and YouTubers. It's really going to give you that really nice cinematic effect that you see in a lot of films. With the black mist filter, it, you know, gives you that nice blooming effect on the highlights. It lowers the contrast a little bit and gives it that really nice cinematic feel. So for those who are looking for that kind of look, the black mist kit is the best kit that you would want to go for. And again, it gives you the versatility of being able to adjust from 1 to 9 stops very efficiently and quickly. And then again, the UV cut for those who absolutely need to be able to filter out IR pollution. But if there aren't any other questions, I think that pretty much runs the gamut of the unboxing. I think we're good. Yeah.
Pre-order on the NiSi.
That's right. So if you want to order, you can pre-order yours at NiSiOpticsUSA.com. Again, that's NiSiOpticsUSA.com. You can go ahead and pre-order yours. Alrighty.